Alright, so the next quest is called Sisterly Act, which I believe is a play on the words, on the movie Sister Act, with Whoopi Goldberg. Given to us by Alice inside of the Rising Stones. Let's go. Cutscene. Oh, mercy. If you've come here hoping for news, I'm afraid there isn't any. She shrugs. Everything is exactly as it was. Yshtola is still investigating primals in the Far East. Thancred is still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces. And Alphinaud is still out there somewhere. You cock your head. There's been no word since his first scheduled report, nor does he respond to calls. And all the while, I'm just meant to sit around here waiting. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad. Begging your pardons, I bear a message from the Eorzine Alliance, says Alliance Herald, walking in. Thank the gods for that. We have a visitor. Welcome to the Rising Stones. If you have a message, I should be most eager to hear it. My lady, the Alliance leadership will soon convene to discuss the matter of Osean interference, and they humbly request the presence of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. She nods. Having assessed intelligence provided by the Alamegan resistance concerning the whereabouts of Xenos' remains, they too suspect Osean involvement and wish to deliberate a suitable course of action. As the foremost authorities on our foe, your orders counsel would be most welcome. Of course, we should be glad to assist in whatever way we can. With almost everyone else afield, I'd say this one falls to us. By which I mean, I'm not going on my own. You'll come with me, I trust. Hell yeah, of course I will. I'd rather not was the other option. What would happen if I did that? Whatever. There you have it. We accept the invitation. Thank you. The time and date of the meeting will be shared in due course, but I can confirm that the council will take place in Alamigo. By your leave. By your leave. Gives a salute. Turns and walks off. I think this might be my last video for the night, because, like, talking is harder. I somehow doubt we'll have anything useful to offer, but standing mutely at a meeting would still be better than the nothing I've been doing of late. Let's make ready to depart, shall we? Thancred, what's going on, man? Wait, is this Thancred? No. Oh, it's Rio. Yeah. All right, just be careful on the road back. You hear? Did I hear right, Rio? Is Thancred coming back? Aye, that he is. Says he's required some important intelligence. Being in the Garlean territory, though, he couldn't risk sharing the particulars in case the Imperials were listening in, so he said he'd be back as quick as he could, to make sure someone was waiting for him in the Alamegan quarter. Understood. Mercy and I will go. We're bound for the Alamigo anyway, and there's sure to be time before the council begins. Come on, let's be off. I do not think I've done a good job of keeping her posh. I'm in my cups. It happens to me a lot, as you have noticed probably if you've listened to most or any of my fucking videos. I think the cheapest way... Well, fuck. Honestly? Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. 571 sounds like a good teleport to me. You know what? Fuck it. I'm curious. 571. Can I beat that with going to Gridania first? New Gridania for some reason. I don't know. I don't actually know where old Gridania is. Do I? Let's find out. So 571, 330. Okay, so yeah, save 240-ish. There's a Fall Guys kind of style event going on in this game. I have no idea how to do it, how to like unlock it. So I haven't really bothered. Oh, I can't go that way. Damn it. Okay, let's go this way. The Alphinaud quarter can sometimes be a bit of a maze. God damn it. Okay, that's not the right way either. No, this way? Yeah, cool. It's like sometimes the best route is going through some alleys. Here's Thancred. You two are sight for sore eyes. Now all I need is water for my parched throat. Fetch me a cup, will you? Traipsing through Imperial territory's thirsty work. Cutscene. He's drinking his water and panting.
Gods, I needed that.
Gods, I needed you guys to talk for me. Thank you so much.
I won't bother telling you to catch your breath. Whatever brought you galloping back to us, I assume it's urgent.
The question is, should I spend my downtime not recording, leveling up my paladin and stuff on this game, or playing Baldur's Gate 3 on my alts? I don't know. I should probably at least do a couple dungeons just for like the extra, yeah. Ooh.
Quite. Without further ado then.
Especially because I can get those like tomestones needed to purchase upgrades. Oh yeah, I'll do a couple. Yeah, for sure. As Sage, no less.
After the successful uprisings in Doman and Alphinaud,
maybe
rebels in several other provinces were inspired to follow suit. Unfortunately, they did not fare quite so well. The Dalmascans paid the heaviest price. For their defiance, the Emperor made a show of razing their capital to the ground, prompting many of their neighbors to abandon thoughts of resistance.
Yeah, that would do it.
But not all have given up on liberty. Heartened by the news of Doma's prisoner exchange, some still believe that the Empire may one day be amenable to negotiation. We have the shinobi to thank for spreading the good word. They have worked tirelessly to keep the subjugated informed, and a little knowledge can go a long way.
Especially if spread adequately and believed.
There is at least a spark of hope then.
A spark in want of kindling, yes. The Alliance has already begun supplying materiel to resistance movements abroad, many of whom would otherwise struggle to continue the fight. The support effort has been led by the Sultana and the Elder Seedseer, who have both seen enough Alamigan refugees to know the consequences of oppression. And for their troubles, they have quickly earned a reputation as folk heroes in certain corners of the Empire. That is all for the provinces. As for the Garlean motherland itself, our friends the Populares have suffered something of a setback, I regret to say. Talk is rife that Doma has summoned a primal, and the Empire's more liberal voices are being drowned out in the fearful clamour for retribution.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
Oh, any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the provinces, putting the fear of the Emperor into the hearts of any would-be dissidents.
He walks in plain sight, and none suspect him. Then it's as we feared.
Yes. An Ascian wears his skin.
I had not heard of Ascians.
But it was not that which brought me here in such haste. During my time in the provinces, I learned many things. Yet at no point did I hear any report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
I had not heard of Ascians possessing the dead before this. And maybe that's just my bad memory. I don't know.
But Alphinaud should have arrived by now. Could they be holding in there in secret?
Oh, they were talking about Alphinaud, not Asahi being the quote-unquote ambassador. Okay.
The possibility did cross my mind, but I have reason to believe he never reached his destination. As you know, Scions assigned to covert operations, such as Riol and myself, are issued special link pearls for communication in the event of an emergency.
Had no idea, but thank you. Yeah, I knew that, sure, yeah.
I mention this because it was originally Alphinaud's task to coordinate the response at headquarters, meaning he has one. And whose voice should I hear when mine recently crackled to life?
Papa Lima.
You spoke with Alphinaud?
Just kidding, I know. Oh, no.
Spoke with? No. I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out. The burn.
The wasteland on the edge of Otherd. Something must have happened to them there. There's no time to waste. We must make for the burn at once.
I had a feeling you might say that.
I had a feeling.
And? I can't very well sit around here drinking tea if Alphinaud's in trouble. You said yourself that this link pill was only to be used in emergencies. So I'm going, and that's the end of it.
He looks over to me. I stand and nod.
Oh, far be it from me to change your minds.
I think I liked it better when Taliesin Jaffe was voicing him. I don't hate his voice now. It's just not the same. And I've grown fond of, the critical role people. And loath though I am to neglect making preparations for the council, we must act swiftly before Alphinaud's trail goes cold. I propose we first pay Hien a visit. He's sure to want to hear about these developments, and he may well be able to advise us on how best to reach the burn. A sound plan, and Y'shtola is in Doma, is she not? I dare say she'd join you in the search if you asked her nicely. While you see to all of that, I shall go and report my findings to the Alliance. You may leave any preparations for the Council to me. Thank you, Thancred. Right, to Doma then. We have much and more to share with Y'shtola. Alright. The Doman Enclave. Which is still making itself, fine. 983, I don't care anymore. I don't know how to get there in a cheaper way. I could figure it out, I just don't fucking care to. Take my money, whatever. Hey Y'shtola, what's up, gal? Long time. Well, we hadn't talked in a while before the most recent cutscenes, but here's, by the way, cutscene. That is curious indeed. While other matters demand my attention at present, I shall bear what you have told me in mind. Should you notice any change, do not hesitate to seek me out. Do not hesitate to seek me out. Thank you, my lady. You are most kind, says a Doman miner, who she's been talking to. He bows and walks off. She turns and sees us. Well, well, 2 faces from the dim and distant past. Come now, it hasn't been that long. Who was that we were speaking with? A local miner who supplies crystals for the rebuilding effort. Of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Upon learning that I had some knowledge of ether, he came seeking my counsel. Just now he brought me some of his recent finds. It was precisely as he described, devoid of elemental energy, and eerily reminiscent of the de-aspected crystals that manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. It would be wise to investigate this phenomenon more closely. Indeed, but on a more positive note, the locals seem to have taken a liking to you. She shrugs. More an interest than a liking to, I think. The sight of a Mikote with a peculiar contraption upon her head has a certain novelty value in these parts. Any actual regard they may have for me, I owe wholly to you and the others who came before you. Everyone who has been exceedingly cooperative, everyone has been here, and I'm pleased to report that I have all but concluded my investigation. Fuck, I can't talk, or read, or whatever. Simply put, by focusing one's will upon an ether-infused object of worship, it is possible to conduct a summoning. Conduct a summoning. Blah. So, the fact that they are objects of worship is the key? They are themselves suffused with the requisite belief? Correct. Such sacred relics as the Kojin such sacred relics as the Kojin collect obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoner. Yotsuyu being the most obvious example, she had but to associate the artifact given to her by Asahi with the divine, and it served to amplify her desires to give them form. A form nourished through the power of crystals, also provided by her brother, and thus was Tsukuyomi brought into being. Which brings me to the question of preventative measures, to which I have yet to find a satisfactory answer. At present, I know of naught that will avail us, save to keep watch over the movement of relics and crystals, as if we did not have enough to keep watch over already. Damn. But I doubt you came all this way to hear that which may be perused in a report. Has something... fuck. I clicked. Damn it. Has something happened? Has something come amiss? Blah, blah. I nod. Cutscene pans up. Goes black. I shall join you in the search, of course. Thank you, Y'shtola. I would be glad of your help. Truly. Now, if there's nothing else, I shall go on ahead and request an audience with Lord Hien. She does so. Leaving myself and Y'shtola. Alessi puts on a brave face, but she has little talent for concealment. We should join her at the Kiankan. Yeah, duh. Oh, shit, dude. Mounting wasn't even necessary because it's like right here. Lord Hien is expecting you, as usual. Care to come in? Alright, Hien, Yugiri, Y'shtola, Alessi. Greetings, my friend. Alessi has explained all to me. Needless to say, you shall have our full cooperation in the search, even if Alphinaud's trail does lead to the burn of all places. Tenacity food will always be my choice to bolster my tanking ability, as might be needed in the coming things. So, that's the end for tonight. I'll see you next time. Bye.